So, excellent start to the night. So, where did we reckon we want to head out to? Tucumcari is... Oh, that's a long way. Although that didn't take too long. Okay, let's have a look. External contracts. Ding, ding, ding.
Trying to park my trailer. I heard I'll get something.
Yuma. Santa Fe. Oh, we could go to Roswell.
Go see the aliens.
Yeah, I want to see the aliens. Yeah, not going that way. So, who wants to go to Roswell?
I don't know that I got Roswell.
Still no contract.
It's a 12-hour, 697-mile trip. Where else in New Mexico is there? I've got Santa Fe, which is sort of around the middle.
What?
Roswell.
You've got Roswell. Who hasn't got Roswell's quite a long trip. It's all the way to the sort of southeast side of the state.
There's a mobile barrier.
Yes. They're always good for a laugh. So we all good?
What?
Kingman to Roswell.
Be like on your first or second page.
Yeah. If you're descending route length. No. Okay, let's go for a reef.
Roswell.
Oh,
I
you've
got the mobile barrier.
Yes.
That's it. And that's the only one I got.
Of course, I now don't have it because I just refreshed.
Oh, that's right. I refreshed.
Hang on a minute.
So I took it.
Well, that is a given up.
Okay.
It takes about 22-minute drive.
Yes. Okay, now I've lost Roswell by the looks of it. Okay.
Good?
Hang on a sec. What's that place? Albuquerque. I'm now looking for an alternate that I can go to. We're going to head through Albuquerque. Assuming I can find Albuquerque. Good grief. Is there really nothing going to Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Well, Clovis. Counts it.
I don't want to go there.
Colorado.
Okay.
FA.
Did you guys take the Roswell trip?
Yes.
I
Okay.
canceled it.
Oh.
I'll Do gallop movement.
We'll try that and see if it accepts it. Okay, I'm going in the same direction.
What one did you end up with?
I'm going to Artesia. Now there is the potential I could get booted here because it's a big load. But we will see.
Artesia?
Hold on, where is it? Where am I?
I got a box container going to that same place.
Oh, okay. No, that's not it.
Oh wow, it's a pickup. It's one of those pickups where you're actually on the track.
All right, that's cool. Oh, there it is. Okay, well that seems to have worked. Where's the way out? Okay, I'm still in multiplayer. I have a very big load. And I need to turn the CB radio off, so give me a minute. There we go. So, where is everybody?
12
I'm
hour
picking up a load.
I am heading for the highway now. And I should probably have the flashing lights on, considering the size of this load. Okay, I'm pulling up onto the highway now. Where is everybody else?
I'm already on the highway.
You're actually on the highway, okay.
I'm about going about 35 miles an hour.
Okay, I'll let you know when I catch you up then.
Pulling out now.
I'm just waiting for a green light. Come on, let me go. Yes. This is going to be fun. I think I've actually got a fairly capable truck on ATS. It's a lot more capable than my ETS truck. Oh, come on, dude. Ah.
What?
Crawling up the on-ramp.
Oh yeah.
I got a Scania hook lift truck for FS19.
Oh, yes.
It was a new mod on Mod Hub US.
Ah. Oh, now I've got, what was it? A Scania and a... Might be a Volvo hook lift trucks.
I got a Western Star. And then it's either a Man or a Tara
Yeah. Tatra.
forklift.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Black Sheep Modding did a very good MAN hook lift for 17.
Yeah, like a Scania, it's got the rear steer axle. It's
Yeah.
got the option for the rear steer. A little better with a big tank on it. Tank mod, so I can put bulk, either liquid fertilizer or weed killer.
Yeah. Okay, I've got God of Thunder just appeared and disappeared.
I'm on
So,
the highway coming.
okay, I've got God of Thunder is now solid on my people in range. Where he was. Disappeared again. There we go. Nope, just me now. There he is.
Okay, and this truck only do 65 with a load in it.
Yeah, I'm doing 65 to catch up with Jeremy. So you could be borderline behind me. Have you just left Kingman?
I left the Kingman about 2 minutes before you did.
Yeah. I've just hit the signpost that says Flagstaff. Or at least I'm on the route to Flagstaff, not that, hey, Flagstaff's the next exit. Actually, if anyone's behind me, they should catch me up because my truck's struggling with this load.
I'm only wanting to do 65 for some reason.
Well, I'm hauling 123,000 pounds.
I don't think mine's that. Mine's like a cargo sea container.
So every time I hit a hill, I drop down to 34 miles an hour. And there we go. Downhill, we will speed up. Okay, you're about 250 meters behind me, I think.
I'm coming up behind you.
God of Thunder. Oh, I see. Yeah, 07, God of Thunder.
Okay, yeah, I got you on track.
I think that was. Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, so I'm coming up and behind you.
You're coming up behind me. Oh, was that you on the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing 65 and I kind of want to stay at this speed because I am very susceptible to
Yeah.
gradients with this load.
It's all fast tradition will do, so I don't know what's up with it.
So, just be prepared to slow down if you get close behind me and we start going uphill.
Just ease up to you and push you. Oh, I forget what show I was watching. They would do that. They actually had 2 semis pushing the trailer.
Okay, we are heading for Roswell,
Yeah.
or in my case, darn. Artesia, which is just outside Roswell.
That's where I'm headed, Artesia.
Okay. I think from the proximity of the two cities, we can probably just... we don't have to wait on... Yeah, we don't have to stop off and let Jeremy drop. We can just drive through. So on some of the drives we've done, one person's had the west side of town and the other person's had the east side of town.
Yeah.
Where the east side of town is 100 miles away. So it's not too big a deal. Okay, I can shut that out now.
Arthur canceled streaming tonight.
Oh, Arthur cancel. Okay.
Oh, I was asking, did he?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, he tends not to start till about 9-10 o'clock. Although we started late tonight because of power issues. It wasn't significantly late for me, but I was kind of getting ready at about 8:15. Just as the power went out. But the weather's cleaned up, so we're all good here.
Jeremy, I'm only doing like 47 mile an hour. So.
I'm doing 52. Who's directly behind me?
Got it down there.
Okay. Yeah, I can still see you in the rear view, so we're okay. I can see Jeremy on the GPS. Sometimes. So our latest news is the foster kids we now have are up for adoption, and we've applied to become adoptive parents. That we've got to get approved. The court's got to approve us, and then it's a sort of 6-month settling in period if we get approved before it all gets finalised. But that's kind
Wife and I just watched a movie based on an adoption. Instant Family.
Instant Family, yeah, we went out to see that at the movies back at the beginning of the year, I think it came out.
It's actually based on a true story. Or
Yes.
it's loosely based on a true
Story, yes.
Kids the guy actually adopted weren't quite spread apart. I don't think he had the teenager. Seen some interviews with him. Really funny movie.
But yeah, good. That was a good movie. Enjoyed that. I can't remember what the special occasion was. Oh, truck on the side of the road. Wow. Yeah, I don't have a heavy haul gearbox on this, but I do have a big engine.
Got the big engine and the 18-speed gearbox. But
Yeah, I've got the 18 speed. I just don't have the sort of low end transmission to get heavy haul moving.
unless they should made a change or something, because I can't get over 65.
No, we're locked out at 65. That's the maximum speed for the...
They're coming up the right side, watch out.
Okay.
Yeah, we just passed. Well, now he's only coming on your left side. Well, he's in the fast lane.
Okay, yeah. I see him. So yeah, I think the thing that ATS is missing right now is the what is it, the add-on packs for the various manufacturers, like you can get with Scania and DAF at the moment on ETS2.
Yeah.
They kind of need to introduce some of those. I can't remember what they're called. And there is rumours that is it Mercedes is the next add-on pack they're bringing out. So you'll be able to up chrome their your what is it? Your Mercedes trucks.
Wish they could get like Mac and like Western Star. And I'm sure they're very picky about theirs.
Oh, I've got a random event coming up. Left lane closed ahead. And we'll blast through the roadworks at 65. Yee. Okay, so I figure the green truck that blasted past us is actually one of our viewers tonight. Fortunately, I don't have a method to give him a direct link to our Discord server, or Arthur's Discord server. He just dived off on the right though, so okay, maybe not.
Crap, I was supposed to go right. No,
Were we supposed to go right? My GPS still says go straight.
things got me going down and turning around now.
I know there's one junction on the 40 that GPS says come off and then go up the on-ramp on the other side rather than go across the bridge in the middle. They might have fixed that now, but that was a long time problem.
I just had it a couple weeks ago. I don't know, I guess I'm going to follow my GPS and turn around. Still telling me to go back the other way.
See you later.
You still behind me, Jeremy? Yeah. Well, you're both still in range. I can slow down if you like.
No, you're fine.
Although I'm now on an incline, so I will be naturally slowing down. There's 120,000 pounds of stuff on the back of my thing. So they finally dropped Marwell 1.1.
The what?
Marwell Manor 1.1 has finally dropped on the FarmSim 719 servers.
Are you gonna update it?
I have updated mine, yes. It would be nice to sell all the milk the cows have produced in the time since I started the map.
I tried to get on the multiplayer map. Let me be honest, in that backlift mod, I had it, but I had updated it because there was an update for it. So
Oh, right, yes.
I have to do an update if everybody's updated already.
Yeah, that's... I mean, the thing is with... if you're going to run a server, you kind of want to keep your mod hub mods up to date because people will update them.
I don't even think about the mods that are on the server. I just usually update them so they don't cause problems.
Yeah. But sort of, I've downloaded a couple of mods from FS-UK, and so I don't, you don't get warning when they have. I have to pull in for an inspection.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't get notified when they get updated, so they're really updated as a when I notice them type of deal. Okay, where's this way thing?
Kind of disappointed the first DLC is in the John Deere implement pack.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed with that. It would have been nice to actually get John Deere implements. Stop. And go. I just unlocked an achievement. Woohoo.
Isn't the package coming just all like belling equipment?
No. We're actually there are no regular balers in the new pack. There is a wood baler. If you do poplars, if you use a standard forage harvester with a poplar attachment, it creates wood chips. Well, this is a baler that takes out poplars and turns them into wood, sort of wood pulp bales. So it grinds up the poplars into a sort of a wood pulp and bales them. But that's the only strict baler you've got. They've got a little logging trailer. There's a small one in game which has a crane on the back, but you can haul it on a pickup. It's basically one of those. They've got a couple of TMR mixers that are bigger than the 16,000 litre one that comes in game. Although sadly they don't have the biggest one that Anderson produces. And outside of that, they then have a bunch of bale collection trailers, one of which has a grab rather than a scoop, and the grab is designed to pick up wrapped bales and not tear the wrapping. The bale trailer, the bale pickup trailers that are in game are all scoops, and it's a very bad idea to use them to scoop up wrapped silage bales because it tears the wrapping, and then the silage rots or gets infected and is no good for anything if you're in the real world. But as I said, they've got one that is specifically designed to pick up wrapped bales by grabbing them rather than scooping them. And finally, they've got a couple of what they call extractors, which are bale wrappers, but rather than taking them out to the field, you kind of leave them where you want the silage baled at, and you just load bales on the front of them, and it creates a sort of a caterpillar of wrapped bales. So you just end up with a long string of bales all wrapped together. And then once you've wrapped them all up, you stack them together, and then when you need one, you come along, you cut one open, and you can run off with one silage bale and leave the rest in still wrapped in the long string of things. That if you go to the Anderson website, they have videos showing all of this equipment.
I'll have to look at it after the stream.
Yeah, it's quite impressive stuff. The only complaint I have about their videos is they don't sort of follow an operation from start to finish. They show you bits of the operation and why. It's like someone was standing around watching it happen, but filmed 30 seconds and then waited a couple of minutes and filmed another 30 seconds, and then they spliced them all together into one sort of promotional video, if you like. And obviously from a farm sim point of view, I want to see
The whole thing.
what you start with all the way through to what you end up with. So, but that, yeah, obviously they're marketing videos. They're not sort of, here's a demonstration of our equipment from start to finish. But and also Giants did release a video on the extractor, so it does show it from start to finish. But that didn't happen until this week, and the announcement was made the previous week. I think it works nicely as the first DLC. It very much fits the mold of the Kun deal last year, where we got sort of a bunch of equipment we kind of already have. It's just a different variation of. Plus, they included the round baler wrapper and the square bale wrapper, which was sort of, well, if I never use anything else, having those two pieces of equipment is kind of good. But the same's true of this case. It's sort of, okay, well, I'm getting a bunch of equipment that's kind of already in the game, but their round bale pickup trailer picks up 24 bales rather than 8 that the in-game one does. And rather than stack the bales vertically, it tips to sort of a 45-degree angle and lets them slide off the back. So they're a horizontal line of bales that's dropped off the back rather than a vertical stack that if you've got a high barn, or if you've got a low roof barn, sometimes I will choose to have a round baler and round bale pickup trailer purely because the square pickup bale, the square trailer can't fit into my barn to drop the bales off. Yeah, it fouls the roof. So in this case, you're not going to foul the roof because you're never trying to stack two vertical columns of bales. And the fact that you can pick up 24 rather than 8 is another kind of handy deal.
Found a semi-trailer flatbed with an auto load for pallets.
I haven't found... They haven't released any auto-load trailers on the Mod Hub yet. I do know there's a couple out there. Actually,
there's an auto load whole set on there right now.
There is? Oh, yes. The one that goes through a hurricane if you do something stupid?
It's got the regular bell trailer with auto load, then without the end, like just a flat.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Load, and then the little like grain carts. There's a little one of those. Yeah.
No, I did see that one, and I saw it highlighted. I don't know if it's been updated, but it did have a number of issues that I thought, I like auto-load trailers, but at the moment, I don't need the hassle of a mod that's sort of a bit of a problem child.
The only complaint is I use the Xbox controller.
Uh-huh.
And the auto load functions won't show up until you move your mouse. It's all keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
Mouse to get the controls up. But I got a auto load log trailer the same way.
But
I love the auto load log trailer.
Yeah. Now I did see someone trial an auto log trailer. I just don't know where he got it from.
I think I got it off Mod Hub. I may have Googled it and got it off some other site.
Yeah. I mean, it's just at the moment I just haven't done any logging because it just, the log forks just don't work. Oh, you've got to say goodbye?
My journey goes different.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to drive through Roswell, but I'm getting, it seems, a very, I go straight down here the 40 and then head directly south to Roswell.
I probably could have stayed with you, but
Yeah, that's no problem. We're still all online, so that's
The
kind of...
auto load log trailer, once you get used to it, it works really nice.
Yeah, and I know for Farm Sim 17 I'm using the AR frame truck, which has auto load on the bale frame, and it also has auto load on the logging frame. It's just that I've never used auto load on the logging frame because he's very picky. And I just end up getting frustrated trying to use it. And it's not that I'm using it wrong, it's just that it is very choosy about what logs it accepts.
Yeah, the thing I realized with the one I'm using now is you got to leave the auto load off, get next to the logs, and turn it on, let it load what it'll load, turn it off. Because if you're moving when it picks up,
Oh yeah, they all fall off the back or the front.
it puts it where the truck was when it picked it up, not where the truck's going.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's the same
Oh, yeah.
same problem as I have with the version I have in Farm Sim 17. It's just that the Farm Sim 17 one, you can drive up and down beside a bunch of logs and it'll pick up 2, and then it'll ignore all of the rest of them. And it's just sort of, to be fair, it's just easier for me to grab the logs with a decent log fork and drop them on the back. And I kind of enjoy that. Now, loading a trailer with bales, I find incredibly frustrating because of the way you drop a bale onto the trailer and then you drop another bale on top, and the bale you just dropped shifts and the 2 on the back fall off, and it's just annoying. But with a log trailer, because you're not doing a precise stack, you're just dropping logs in between a bunch of forks. It's not as difficult an operation. At least I don't find it as difficult an operation. So I'm perfectly happy to load a trailer full of logs. But I have to have a fork that works, and the in-game logging fork doesn't work.
Oh, there's a mod set on Mod Hub, I believe, that has 4 prongs instead of 3.
Yes. Now,
Very well.
there was one I was using in FS17 which had 4 prongs, and it's generally I can't fault it. It works 90% of the time. Occasionally you don't pick up something right, but okay, drop it, move away, come back, pick it up, and it works. So, yeah. I mean, I've spent 2 or more hours loading a logging trailer with logs.
Well, the first 2 bell trailers I loaded when I first started playing, I tipped both of them over. And after that, I was like, nope, auto load. Found me an auto load trailer. Because one, I didn't get out of the field. I just of a bump it was going over.
Yeah, I'm in
And
the...
the auto load log trailer, is you fill it all the way up. It is very top heavy.
Yes. Yeah, logging trailers can be very difficult. The other thing is that because I'm using the AR frame system in FS17, they're also naturally top heavy. And much like the IT runner, they're a similar design to the hook lift, except the frame is held off the ground with short metal legs, and you reverse the truck underneath it and then fold the legs up in order to haul it away, so you don't hook it onto the back of the truck. But all of the weight is up high because you've got the support mechanism for the frame. And that can make a trailer very top heavy. I remember when I first got the IT runner pack and got an IT runner truck, I loaded it up with grain. I drove across, Goldcrest. And as I was turning into the sell point, the entire load just tipped over because it was so unstable.
I've done that once or twice.
Now with a regular trailer, it's not so much of a problem, but oh, good grief, we are seriously shedding speed here, and we're turning.
I've been trying to find to see if one's out there. Is an auger wagon for the IT.
Yeah, that was the other reason I picked the AR frame system, was because the AR frame system comes with auger unit, and the IT runner doesn't.
Yeah, ARs do have an auger wagon.
Yes, but they're Farm Sim 17. Nobody's brought them up to 19.
I haven't seen them in 18 or 19.
No, I'm not sure we will. The problem was the mod itself was, I think, originally released in Farm Sim 15. And for Farm Sim 17, GTX Mods got permission from the original creator to bring it across to 17. And just as they completed the pack, their programmer, GTX himself, quit the team. And so there was a release of the ARS pack on GTX Mods website, and just after he left them, he released it as well to Giants, so it was available on the Giants mod hub as well. And I did check with GTX Mods and said, oh, I notice there's a version of the AR frame system on the Giants mod site, and they said, yeah, no, that's okay, that's actually released by GTX himself to Giants, so we don't have any issues with that. So I switched from using the GTX Mods version to the Giants mod hubs version. There were a couple of subtle differences, but on the whole they're pretty much the same. And unfortunately, as I said, GTX left, so we're not going to see any of the old GTX mods coming over to 19, which is a bit of a shame.
Part of the guys that did the Michigan map.
Yes. Yeah.
Deleted his Discord today. He's
oh,
done.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard he was having issues with a streamer who basically refused to acknowledge that he was the writer of the map the guy was streaming, which...
Yeah, and they had another streamer saying that the John Deere sprayer, it's got an attachment for a sprayer or a spreader.
Yeah.
They were claiming they did it, but after Craft the Fan, they come out and reviewed both files and said yes, they'd start giving him credit, but by then, between that and all the hate on Facebook because the AI driver wouldn't work on some of the equipment, done. He's like, nope, no more. And the other guy that will work with him to make the map won't stream FF19 now.
Oh.
Bunch of drama. Ridiculous. The good guys are leaving, we're going to be stuck with all the crap guys that steal everything.
Yeah. Well, and at that point you're going to be left with nothing, because the crap guys who steal everything won't have anything decent to steal. I'm not going to stop. I am going to try not to hit the stop sign. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is for something like Farm Sim, modders make the games, and it's probably one of the reasons why Farm Sim is so long-lived, is because of the mods that are available for it. With MMOs, it's the people you play with. I mean, when you boil it down, you know, ETS 2 and an ATS. It's not the sort of game I could play day in and day out every month.
I know.
But driving around with a bunch of guys and talking about things, I mean, this is effectively a guy's night out without the beer. Though there could be beer, who knows? But yeah, but you know what I'm getting at. It's and the same with multiplayer farm sim. It's who you're playing with. It's not the game itself. I played Star Wars Galaxies. I played before that Earth and Beyond, and after that I played EverQuest 2. And it was always because of the people we were playing with, and the group moved through each of those games. As one game got cancelled, we moved to the next one. But it was the people we were playing with, not the game. And eventually it got to the point where EverQuest 2 got repetitive. They release an expansion, and you earn the special currency for the expansion to get yourself raid level gear, and then you go and visit all the new dungeons, and then you're done with that one. And they bring out a new expansion, and you spend 3 months earning the special currency for that expansion, buying the raid level gear, then you do all the raids. But it was sort of, it ended up getting so repetitive, and there was nothing really new and inspiring coming out. We kind of got bored with the game. And that was sort of a level of attrition, and we didn't have a new game to move to. So the team kind of split up. But, for 10 years as a group, we played MMOs together. And, that's what keeps you playing those sorts of games. And I've gone back and, there's the Star Wars Galaxies emulator. I went back and played that, and it was sort of, it was a bit nostalgic, but it was kind of boring because I didn't have anyone to play with. And, that's kind of how things go. Now, first-person shooters, I don't do first-person shooters because I'm not very good at them. World of Warships, I will play that because I can get quite good at that solo play. But it's fun to play with other people as well. So it's that's not so much of a game that I have so many issues with. Although that said, I took 6 months off a couple of years back. I just reached a level of Warships burnout. I just said, I'm not going to play this. Okay, I am 46 miles out.
26 miles out.
But and the thing was I just got a year's worth of premium time in a Santa crate, and it's just sort of, I can't play this game anymore. I took 6 months break and then I got back into it, and I don't play it nearly as frequently as I used to. So it's a game that for me is fun to play. That's a set of traffic signals. Whoa! It's a set of traffic signals is with a repeater light on the pole. Now, of course, it may be problematic finding a job it may be problematic to find a job somewhere, I'm not sure. What is the time? About 10 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm coming through Roswell right now. So, you guys got the shorter trip, I guess, if you're already dropping off.
I'm a couple blocks away.
I'm just coming up to the
P7 or Artesia or however you pronounce it.
well, my GPS now has the Roswell city name shown. So I'm just passing through central Roswell. I have 30 miles to go. Another reason why I went the long way round and stuck to major routes could have been because of the weight of my load.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we don't want to. You want you travelling cross country on narrow lanes with a £130,000 transformer. It could turn into a giant fighting robot at any moment. That's certainly putting my engine and transmission to the test. Every light is changing red just as I'm pulling up to it. Come on. I don't actually have a beacon on the back of this thing. There we go. Oh, seriously? Come on. Okay, I've got another 3 set of traffic signals to stop at before I get through town. How about you guys take a look at the map and pick a place you haven't been to, and then we'll see if we can get a load there when I've done the drop-off. I don't want to travel too far, so somewhere close by. Close-ish by.
Oh, come on.
What's your mouth small again, Jeremy?
Huh?
You want your mouth small again?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Doopy-doopy-doo. Well, I'm about 3 miles closer than I was 2 minutes ago. Come on. Change. Yes, go. So that looks like I might be past the traffic signals. Ooh, and out to the 25-mile-an-hour limit. We can motor. Oh, excuse me. Okay, 32 minutes. That's about 1 minute real time. You got hiccups?
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, my destination should show up any second now. Looks like there's a turn on the left just up ahead. Oh. Back down to 55. Back down to 35. And I am in Artesia. Yay! Okay. Just in time for a red light. Awesome. Oh well, God of Thunder's close by.
Yeah, I'm trying to park now.
Okay. Oh. Red light, green light, green light, let's go.
So I think I'm gonna call it quits. I've been sitting here yawning.
Okay, I'm just crossing the train tracks.
Let's look at the map. Oh.
I guess that's you over in the industrial park on the right.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm yawning. I've been up since like 3 this morning.
Okay, no worries. You take care.
I'll catch you. Hopefully we catch you on tomorrow night. You guys take it easy.
Yep, you too.
Good night, those. Buddy.
Okay, where's the drop-off point here? Oh, heck. You've got to be kidding me. I hate it when you get this thing. It actually wanted me to drive straight in round to the drop-off point, not come round here. Now I'm round here, I'm pretty much stuck. Ugh. Okay. I'm just going to have to drive around the block. Oh, there's somebody driving across the grass. So, it looks like I can get around the block across the way. Back across the railroad. Oh, and if I'm quick, back across the main line and hang a right. it actually wanted me to go the other way round. Well, never mind. Okay, let's try this drop off again. And that's the 10 o'clock warning. So,
I just got kicked off.
yeah, don't forget to drive with your lights on. It's actually something I naturally do in real life as well, because I drive a Saab. You turn the engine on, the lights come on. Okay, and this time we go in this way. Which, hopefully, if I don't hit anything on the way in, which I don't, should line the whole kit and caboodle up for the drop-off. A little bit more. There we go. And yes, we have dropped off a heavy haul load. Achievement. This should be heavy, yes. Me too. Loads of XP we didn't level up. Okay, who's up for another run?